30 seconds.
Now remember this, your buzzer. You ever hear that expression, patience is a virtue? Yeah, I guess not.
Okay, we gotta get going. We're in a hurry.
All right, come on, hit me. We need a category.
It's number one.
The category is put your head between your knees and kiss your ass goodbye. And we are talking $1,000 for this question. Okay, we're coming at you. Heads up. According to the FAA, which of these emergency instructions complies with federal regulations for airline safety? Do forward roll down evacuation slide, brace head under folded down tray table, use oxygen mask before your child, or seek refuge in overhead compartment. That's right, adults are supposed to use the mask first and then assist their kids.
You're hogging all the oxygen!
Shut up and wait your turn. How about it? Hit me with the category. This one's gonna be hockey is not for Twinkies. I'm paying out $2,000 if you get this one right. Okay, let's get this ball rolling. You're at an NHL hockey game when a crazed fan throws a Hostess snack cake on the ice. Because it's shaped like a puck, a player takes a slap shot at it. Which of these snack cakes was it? A ho-ho? A Suzy Q? Ho-ho. Ho no. You know what you could have picked? You could have picked this. A ding-dong. Kind of shaped like a hockey puck. Okay, pick a category.
Ooh-wee, it's question number 3.
Here's the category. Cartoons and fancy weddings. Okay, this one might be a toughie. It's worth $3,000. All right, the word nay means by birth, or in more colloquial terms, formerly known as. Now, if each of the following cartoon characters sent out wedding announcements, which of these would be incorrect? Donald Duck nay Quacky, Mickey Mouse nay Mortimer Mouse, Goofy nay Dippy Dog, or Pluto nay Rover? In case you're curious about the correct answer, Donald Duck has always been known as Donald. All right, come on, hit me. We need a category.
4.
The category. Hey, where are you sticking that hand? And this one's gonna be worth $2,000. Flight attendants, prepare for takeoff. Which of the following is a Sesame Street Muppet inspired by a real-life person? Senator Walter Mongoose, Red-Spotted Newt Gingrich, H. Ross Parrott, or Mayor Ed Conch? Sure, 42nd Street, Sesame Street, what's the difference? Too bad you didn't pick this. H. Ross Parrott. He's small, he's got a high voice, and he's annoying as hell. Just like a real parrot. How about it? Hit me with the category. Uh-oh, mess butt tit slime chore.
It's time for a
Liquor Piss No Scope.
All right, now here's your category for this gibberish question. If I hear it one more time, I'm gonna kill someone. Opening value on this gibberish question, $5,000. Okay, now remember, the faster you solve this puzzle, the more money you win. Okay, get set. With what annoying movie catchphrase does this rhyme? Wife, 'tis dyke. The fox love taco bits. Now don't be fooled by the punctuation. Hint 1, it's from a very popular film. Come on, you know which one I'm talking about. It's a film about a guy who's a bit slow. Last hint, you never know what you're gonna get. Let's see what you got, sir type. It's like Mama always said, wife, 'tis like the fox love taco bits. You never know what's in it unless you stick your finger in the bottom. Okay, pick a category.
Gotta be quick. Get in the mix. Whoa. Question 6.
All right, let's see what we're doing here. Answered now, the question will be yes. And it looks like you can win 1,000 greenbacks for this one. I'm trying to remember again. What is the name of that little guy? He's in the Star Wars movies and he gets a scent. Yoda. Often mistaken for a form of meditation, he's actually Luke Skywalker's Jedi Master. All right, come on, hit me. We need a category. The name of this category is Truancy and Pubescent Television Teenagers. This question's going to be worth $2,001 bills. Imagine a crazy Saved by the Bell episode where Zach tries to get out of a week of school by lying to Mr. Belding, the principal. Zach tells Mr. Belding he has cephalalgia. Screech ruins his plans by accidentally explaining that Zach has what? A runny nose, a headache, brainwaves, or a hair appointment. Should have picked this. A headache. Just like the one you'll have after back-to-back episodes of Saved by the Bell. Okay, pick a category.
Lightweight, elevate, hibernate, vegetate.
Next up, don't give me that bull. The amount on the table is $3,000. Well, we've all had someone give us a load of bull at one time or another. If someone gave you a golden bull in the Middle Ages, what did they give you? An important document, the best sex of your life, a valuable coin, or the keys to their city? And you get no coin for that answer. And here's the right answer. It would have been issued by a ruler with a golden seal on it. See? Even in the Middle Ages, politicians were slinging the bull. How about it? Hit me with a category.
Whoa, what's your sign? It's number 9.
The category behind this question is short order cooks and men who like fire. Pop a right answer for this one, you got 3,000 greenbacks. Okay, hang tight, put your fingers on your buzzers. Here's the question. If Greek mythology's Prometheus and Mel from Alice opened a diner, what would they logically specialize in? Soul food, liver and chili, matzo ball soup, or deep dish pizza? Funny, the word soul doesn't instantly come to mind when I think of fat white fry cooks. Now the correct answer is liver and chili. Mel makes chili, and Prometheus gets his liver eaten by an eagle for eternity. Soup sign! All right, come on, hit me. We need a category.
Yo, have you been with nasty number 10?
The category is, but I wanted to be the race car. Okay, shouldn't be too tough. This question's going to be worth $1,000. Imagine if the founders of socialism, Karl Marx and Friedrich Engels, liked to play Monopoly while no one was looking. If Karl Marx owns every single property in a game of Monopoly but no houses or hotels, for which of these 4 properties would Friedrich Engels have to pay him the most rent? States Avenue, Mediterranean Avenue, Park Place, or Tennessee Avenue? Park Place. It's more expensive than the other 4, because it's better for Engels to land on communism chest. We've got 10 questions down, and for 10 more, we're going on to round 2. Now, we are 1 round away from the Jack Attack, and all the questions in this round are going to be worth more than in round 1. So pay attention, and let's do it. Okay, pick a category.
11!
This one's gonna be, hey, the gang's all dead. And if you can figure this one out, I can pay you $4,000. Hey. Rudy's gone mental and killed off the entire Fat Albert gang. Provided the forensic scientists investigate the crime within a few hours, whose body will be the warmest upon discovery? Russell's, Fat Albert's, Mush Mouse, or Weird Harold's? Fat Albert. That's right, fat people cool off after death slower than the non-weight challenge. Anybody want a donut? How about it? Hit me with a category. Uh-oh. Chestnut Slick Crime Store.
Once again, it's time for a
Tinkerlick Test Drill.
This gibberish questions category is chilling out at the slaughterhouse. The opening value for this gibberish question is going to be $10,000. Okay, now remember, you don't have all the time in the world here. The less time you take, the more money you make. Okay, get yourself ready. Here comes the puzzle. What does this rhyme with? The grazing place, cow meat around. First hint, it's It's a religious song. Let's see, Hava Nagila, Glory Hallelujah. It's a religious song featuring a woman's name and one of the senses. Last hint. Wow, that's not just unusual, it's what? Come on, what are you, lost in a maze? Well, not too amazing.
The grazing place, cow meat around to shave a witch like me.
Hopefully Grace is going to show up before the end of this game to save a wretch like you. All right, come on, hit me. We need a category.
Question 13.
The category, professional sports and household appliances. A right answer will get you 2 G's for this question. Okay, listen up. You're not a huge basketball fan, so you haven't been following it closely, but you accept an invitation to an NBA playoff game. At the game, you see an excited fan raise a broom in the air. What should that tell you about his team's performance in this best-of-7 playoff series? The series is tied 3 games apiece. The series has featured a lot of dirty play. His team is winning 3 games to none, or his team hasn't won a game yet. 3 games to none so far. The fans hoping his team will sweep the series. So if your team sucks, are you supposed to bring a vacuum cleaner to the games? Okay, pick a category.
Doobadoo-wah, doobadoo-wee. It's question 14.
Here's the category. Great balls of fire. And we are talking 4,000 big ones. Get your eyes focused on the screen. Here we go. A white dwarf is a star that is always found in groups of 7, abnormally faint for its high density, composed entirely of burning helium, or located in the constellation Tattoo. No, but I'll bet you know a lot about burning gases. Here's what you should have guessed. Abnormally faint because it's near gravitational collapse. And you know what? When you're a few billion years old, you're pretty tired. You're ready to collapse. How about it? Hit me with the category. Uh-oh, best putts fits mine, whore.
Once again, it's time for a
Ticklish past gum.
Here's your gibberish category. Things that make you sweat. We're in round 2, so this gibberish question is going to start off at $10,000. Now, you're going to have about 30 seconds to solve this puzzle, but I'm going to be taking a little bit of money away every second and a half. Remember, you can't screw on a gibberish question. You ready? Let's see if you can untangle this one. What does this rhyme with? Bit snot? Duh. Eat pits the stupidity. Hint number 1, people say this when it's hot out. Hint number 2, it's when it's hot and the air is wet. Last hint, this is what the heat index is all about. Alright, tell you what, let's try it like this. God, I'm dying. This heat is unbearable.
Do you feel all sticky?
Yeah.
Well, honey, bit's not to eat. Pit's the stupidity.
I can definitely tell it's human because you got the frizzies on that question. And no, I don't know what that means either. I'm just reading off my teleprompter here, folks. Alright, come on, hit me. We need a category.
Flush your head down the latrine.
Ease your way with sour cream.
16.
Alright, let's see what we're doing here. Comic strips and pain relievers. You get this question right, you pocket $6,000. Okay, get your fingers ready, let's get busy. If you translated their names to English, which comic strip characters might appreciate a couple of pain relievers and an ice bag? Emperor Ming and Dr. Zarkov, Calvin and Hobbes, the Katzenjammer Kids, or the Bumsteads? Great job. Oh, that was the one you picked. Oh, sorry. And let's see the correct answer. Katzenjammer. Das ist ein German word for hangover. Okay, pick a category.
Skiddly-bop-doo-bop-shoo-wop, 17.
The category behind this question is, it's a bird, it's a plane, it's a feather duster. You get this one right, you got $2,000 coming at you. Hang on tight, because here we go. Which of the following household tasks can Superman not perform? Leaf blow your backyard with his breath, erase a floppy disk with his magnetic force, quick freeze a vegetable medley, or locate unsanitary bathroom germs? Superman doesn't have a magnetic force. All right, come on, hit me. We need a category.
18. Wipe the slate clean. Number 18.
Next up, sounds like a fun date. I'm paying out $2,000 if you get this one right. Get ready to buzz, because here it comes. What would you get if you combine the artist missing part of his ear with a band whose lips are sealed? Tony Orlando and Donatello, Frankie Goes to Guggenheim, Monet, Vinny and the Go-Go's. By the way, if their lips are sealed, how can they sing? How about it? Hit me with a category. The name of this category is nuts. This question's going to be worth $2,001 bills. Okay, here's another reason to be especially nice to people during the holiday season. Because they're members of the cashew family, someone could give you each of these and still technically be giving you cashews except for which? Poison oak, poison hemlock, poison sumac, or poison ivy? This answer could use a little calamine lotion. You know what you could have picked? You could have picked this. Hemlock. It's a member of the carrot family. Good news if there's a rabbit on your hit list. Okay, pick a category.
Question number 20.
This one's gonna be sex, time machines, and really bad ideas. It's gonna be worth $4,000. Okay, imagine time-traveling movie heroes Bill and Ted decide to climb into their phone booth for one more gnarly journey back in time. But this time, Bill and Ted decide to date their way through history, which is not a birth control method that might have been used by the women they'll encounter. Inserting crocodile dung in the vagina, coughing, jumping, and sneezing to expel sperm, implanting a metal coil in the uterus, or post-coital cleansing with spiced meat. Coughing, jumping, and sneezing to expel sperm. Hey, some women still try this method. Actually, no woman has ever been stupid enough to try post-coital cleansing with spiced meat.
Bathsheba, do you ever have days when you don't feel fresh?
All right, come on, hit me. We need a category. Jack attack time. Oh, you already got the rules down, huh? Let's not waste time. Match on this. The DMV in the dictionary. Get your finger ready, cause we are doing it right now. Player, just think, if you only got one or two more questions right, you could be at 0 right now and still feel like you played a lousy game. So don't sweat it, cause you don't know Jack. Thursday night on BSI is awesome night. The lineup
begins with a brand new episode of the
Everybody,
followed by
great
the adventures
show.
of Headless
Cookie,
Boy. And
what's
at
the
8:30,
plan here with
be
the
sure to stick around
contestants?
for the
All right,
exciting
if
part
you
2
wanna
conclusion
play
of
again, you
Lunchbox
just gotta
Baby.
let me
Maybe
know
meet your
whenever
long-lost
you're
sister,
ready,
Lunchpail
okay?
Patty. So stay tuned for Awesome Night on BSI.
You've climbed the ladder of success as high as it will take you, and you deserve a chair, no, a throne that is worthy of your upper esh tush. Executhrone. Made from the finest Corinthian leather and hardiest Chinese porcelain known to man, the Executhrone permits you to stay at your desk 24 hours a day, so you won't lose those important business calls if nature should happen to call.
Hello? No, that's not what I said. I said sell. Marge, get in here. I need you to take a letter.
Man, I shouldn't have eaten that pot roast for lunch. Good thing I've got my Executhrone. Thanks, Executhrone.
The Executhrone, for when you're too busy to do your business anywhere else.
I am quite dissatisfied with the Emperor's breakfast cereal. It is so cold and impersonal.
Whoa! Hey, Kung Fu! Put down your chopsticks and grab a spoonful of my latest cereal, Fruity Choco Rice Balls, with little green nunchucks, purple throwing stars, and red kimonos.
This cereal, it is delicious. It makes me want to do a roundhouse kick. Chuck Lee, you are truly the master of the breakfast world. I bow before you as a sign of ultimate respect.
Rule number 1, Grasshopper, never let your guard down. Hi-ya! Hey! Ready! Whoa! Domo arigato, buddy. Got a motor!
Remember the good old days when you raided your folks' wet bar for booze? Well, guess what? Now someone's stealing from your liquor cabinet. He lives in your house, calls you Dad. Booze.
There was a time when your kids were nursed at home with mother's milk. Now they're on your door stoop nursing 40 ounces of malt liquor.
Booze. It used to be that you never saw your family except at dinner time. Now you all go to AA meetings together.
Take a swig from the elixir of life. Have a drink of booze. Have a drink of booze.
Sponsored by the American Council on Booze Consumption.
Okay, people, we're on! Yeah, got it. Let's do it, folks!
How about it? Hit me with a category.
It's number 1.
The category. That's a cannibal. Right here, $1,000 for a right answer. You're a creative cook on a tight budget. For dessert, you bring out a big tray of glazed thyroid cartilage and yell,
Hey kids, come and get it!
"What are you serving? Ladyfingers, sticky buns, candied Adam's apples, or waxed lips?" In case you're curious about the correct answer, candied Adam's apples. Watch out for the seeds. Okay, pick a category. Here's the category. Would you run that by me one more time? And this one's gonna be worth $2,000. Hope you're ready, because here's one coming at you. Which of the following sentences could have only one possible meaning within the bounds of logical reality? The film crew shot a pilot, the nun kicked her smoking habit, the boy's nose was running, or the ball player stole third base. The boy's nose was running. I knew you'd pick this one. All right, come on, hit me. We need a category.
Ooh-wee, it's question number 3.
The category is, you dropped a bomb on me, baby. And we will pay out $3,000 for this one. Okay, get yourself set. It's time. The Pentagon uses a particular term in its measurement of casualties from nuclear war. This unit of measure equals 1 million deaths. What's it called? Megacorps, D109, ACLU, or Kilolot? Should have picked this. The old Megacorps. Well, it's sure comforting to know the government has a term for this. How about it? Hit me with a category.
You're my question for forevermore. I love you. My question.
The name of this category is big hair, small brains. Must be the 80s. You get this one right, you got $2,000 coming at you. Okay, hang tight. Put your fingers on your buzzers. Here's the question. If these 1980s bands were members of the species after which they're named, which group would have the biggest brains in proportion to the rest of their bodies? The Boomtown Rats, the Waitresses, the Stray Cats, or Adam and the Ants? Too bad you didn't pick this. In proportion to their body, ants have the biggest brain of any animal. Well, they might have big brains, but you can still squash them. Okay, pick a category.
Question 5.
The category behind this question is sexually repressed Commonwealth cultures. And this one's gonna be worth $3,000. Okay, let's get this ball rolling. Which of the following is not a 19th century British euphemism for sex? Fiddle, chogle, huffle, or introduce Charlie? Here's what you should have guessed. Chogle. We made this one up. All right, come on, hit me. We need a category. Uh-oh. West Truck licks 9 more.
It's time for a Snickerclish restaurant.
The category for this gibberish question? Who's that lurking over there? $5,000 is the opening value for this gibberish question. Okay, to solve this puzzle, you gotta think fast because every second and a half, I'm ticking off a little bit of cash. Here we go. With what song does this rhyme? 5. Let's see what you got, Star Type. Get out your picks and shovels.
Finds you lurking on the web toad. Call the FDA.
You know, what's that Dinah Won't You Blow part about anyway? Okay, pick a category.
Zabba-dooba dabbin', question 7.
All right, let's see what we're doing here. Milton Bradley and medical procedures. I'm paying out $2,000 if you get this one right. Okay, we're coming at you. Heads up. Mr. Potato Head is to plastic surgery as Pez is to blank. Colostomy, tracheotomy, angioplasty, or electrocardiogram. Pez. Candy of the windpipe. How about it? Hit me with a category.
Yeah, man, come along to question 8.
Next up, don't stick that there. And this one's going to be worth $1,000. Get your eyes focused on the screen. Here we go. Which of the following would be most likely to hit a uvula? A broom handle, a tongue depressor, a tongue depressor. The uvula, that little punching bag thing in your throat. Okay, pick a category.
Number 9. Number 9.
The category is I am not a crook. Okay, shouldn't be too tough. This question's going to be worth $1,000. Flight attendants, prepare for takeoff. Where did our 37th president go after he resigned the presidency? San Quentin, Sans Clemency, San Clemente, or Sanitarium? San Clemente. Clean air, sandy beaches, and surprisingly lax wiretapping laws to boot. All right, come on, hit me. We need a category. The category. Toto, I don't think we're in Oz anymore. A right answer will get you 2 G's for this question. Let's say the Wicked Witch of the West was not really killed by Dorothy in The Wizard of Oz. Let's pretend the Wicked Witch really escaped to South America. The Wicked Witch, as you know, is allergic to water, so she wanted to go to a landlocked country. To which country could the Wicked Witch flee? Venezuela, Bolivia, Argentina, or Chile? Now the correct answer is Bolivia. She also could have gone to Paraguay, but you know, with the cost of living and everything, it's pricey. Okay, we're at the end of round 1, now on to round 2. Now pay attention, because all the questions in round 2 are worth more money. Let's do it. Okay, pick a category.
And now, 11.
Here's the category. Try to blow a bubble with that. I'll pay you $4,000 bills for this one if you get it right. Okay, get your fingers ready. Let's get busy. Xanthan gum is a preservative made from bacterially fermented corn sugar. Food that contains xanthan gum has what kind of consistency? Syrupy and viscous, dense and rubbery, coarse and gritty, or fresh and clean? Syrupy and viscous. Coincidentally, the two traits I look for in the perfect mate. How about it? Hit me with the category.
Here comes question 12.
This one's gonna be, I should have taken public transportation. This question's gonna be worth $2,001 bills. Okay, get yourself set, it's time. Fire hydrants is to your level of frustration looking for a parking space as cat is to catnip, sav is to genital warts, 7 margaritas is to drunkenness, or skeletons is to closet. And let's see the correct answer. 7 margaritas is to drunkenness. The more hydrants, the more frustrated. And if you throw back some of those margaritas, baby, you're gonna definitely raise your level of drunkenness. You may not be able to raise anything else, though. Okay, pick a category.
Question 13.
Next up, wherefore art thou a cokehead? $6,000 is riding on this one. Hang on tight, cause here we go. In a bizarre test of manhood, 4 Shakespearean characters try to do a line of cocaine for every line of dialogue written for them. Who will have to snort the most coke? Hamlet, Macbeth, Othello, or Richard III? And here's the right answer. Hamlet would have to do 1,422 lines of coke. Of course, by that time, he'd also be able to stick his finger in one nostril and have a poke out the other. All right, come on, hit me. We need a category.
14.
The name of this category is Slippery When Wet. You get this one right, you got $2,000 coming at you. Hey, how closely do you really examine condom packages? Of the following, which is the only word that cannot be formed from the letters in the word lubricated? Crab, date, tuber, or trick? Trick. There's no trick in lubricated. However, 9 out of 10 prostitutes surveyed said tricks should be lubricated. How about it? Hit me with a category.
Here's question 15.
The category behind this question is Speak Up, I Think You're Dead. And this one is not going to be easy. $6,000. Henry David Thoreau, prolific author and creator of the wilderness classic Walden, was unfortunately not so prolific on his deathbed. What were Thoreau's last words? Trees everywhere, moose, Indian, bye now, or Mom, make me a sandwich. Bye now. Bye now. Should have picked this. Moose, Indian. God, don't you wonder what the hell he was thinking? Okay, pick a category.
Question number 16.
And I like it too.
Alright, let's see what we're doing here. There's a name for computers like you, and this one's gonna be worth $2,000. Hope you're ready, because here's one coming at you. The computer in the movie 2001 is named HAL, which is probably a play on which company's name? AT&T, IBM, GMC, or Hasbro? If you move one letter down the alphabet from H, A, and L, you get IBM. And I am sure IBM is really happy to have their name associated with a computer that murdered people. All right, come on, hit me. We need a category. Uh-oh, Testnut Slick Crime Store.
Once again, it's time for a Tinkerlick Testrum.
This gibberish questions category is pets named for games. And if you're really fast, you can get up to 10,000 bucks for this gibberish question. Okay, now remember, the faster you solve this puzzle, the more money you win. Now you know there's no screwing your neighbor in this kind of a question. You ready to untangle some gibberish? Let's do it. What does this rhyme with? Share scuzz, you smarmer lad, you hog. Okay, in the song, a game is mentioned. Like we didn't already get that from the category name. You might play this game in a church. Last hint, it's about a countryman and his dog. Let's go, Rover, time is money. Well, no bone for you.
D-R-A-N-O, D-R-A-N-O, D-U-M-B-O, and Dumbo was his name-o.
How about it? Hit me with a category.
18, wipe the slate clean. Number 18.
Here's the category. Peanuts and our darkest fears. You're going to be pretty good if you get this one. It's worth 6,000 bucks. Get ready to buzz, because here it comes. Which Peanuts character might you try to avoid if you had Brahmadrossophobia? Lucy, Woodstock, Pigpen, or Snoopy? The nose always knows. Brahmadrossophobia is a fear of bad smells. Okay, pick a category.
He's mean.
He's lean.
That's the 19.
The category, Strock Cab Yad. And this one shouldn't be too tough. 4K for this one. Get your eyes focused on the screen. Here we go. Because its rotation is always the opposite of the Earth's, on which planet is it always backwards day? Mars, Venus, Mercury, or Jupiter? In case you're curious about the correct answer, Venus. It has a retrograde rotation. You know, this is a rumor, but I heard Pluto goes both ways. All right, come on, hit me. We need a category.
Wow, honey. It's question number 20.
The category is, it's funny till someone loses an eye. Hello, this one's gonna be worth $6,000. Okay, hang tight, put your fingers on your buzzers. Here's the question. Oog the caveman wants to go horseback riding, but all he's got is a prehistoric dawn horse. If he wants to ride a modern horse, he'll have to wait until it evolves into what? Equus, Horseosaurus rex, Eohippus, or Paleohippus? Equus, the genus of the modern horse. How about it? Hit me with a category. I hope you're revved up, cause you got a jack attack. Focus for me, here's your clue. No man is an, that's your clue. Keep it in mind, get your fingers ready, begin the attack. right, but the question is, how much did it sweeten your final score? That's the game! Well, you kicked butt, no two ways about it. Of course, it's not like you had any competition to make it a real challenge or anything, but, you know, that's not the point. The point is, you don't know Jack.
The fun just started on BSI. Next up is an all-new bloopers, mishaps, and hilarious
Okay,
history.
great
Hosted
show,
by
everybody.
Agnes Nugget. And today
Cookie,
is
what's the
Funny
plan here with the
Police Brutality
contestants?
Video, starring former police chief
Listen,
Walter
excuse
Knepper.
me,
Stay tuned to
whenever you
BSI.
feel like playing again, you just gotta let me know, alright?
Hey guys, when you go to the store, are you sick of seeing rows and rows of little pink packages labeled just for women? It used to be a man's world. What the hell happened? Man Packs, feminine hygiene products made just for men. Constructed from an indestructible space-age polymer, Man Packs products are perfect for the man on the go. And they only come in one color, camouflage. Look for Man Packs products anywhere you buy beer. Man Packs puts the men back in menstruation. Period.
Hey, Susie, what are you doing Saturday night? You want to go driving with me?
Sorry, Jimmy, but there won't be enough room in the car for you, me, and your zit.
Hey, Bumpy Chick.
Hey, that chin needs some road work.
What'd you do? Wash your face with a golf cleat?
This looks like a job for new Spacne.
Spacne? What gives?
Spacne! It's spackle for your acne. Flesh-colored mortar that you apply with our new neon spatulators. It's waterproof, windproof, flame retardant, and scuff resistant.
Spacne, it'll smooth you out. Spacne works better than grout. Spacne, say adios to your acne.
Also available, Backney for your stubborn back acne, and for those really hard-to-reach places, try new Crackney.
Hi, kids. I'm Oinky, the Puppy Piggy. And I want you to try my brand spanking new breakfast cereal, Oinky's Barbecued Puffed Pork Cracklins. Honey baked flakes with chunks of spit roasted pork that are puffed up to look like tiny little babies. Like me. I'm Oinky.
Hey, Oinky, I'd love to try your cereal, but my religion forbids you. What should I do?
I'm the other white meat. And I've been sanitized, bathed, and blessed by every major religion in the world. Whoa! Go ahead, take a bite!
Oinky, you're pork-tastic. I could pig out on you all day.
Good one, Rude.
I love you, Oinky.
Whoa, okay, yeah, we're happening. Listen, did you want to... Okay, and you have a nice game. Alright, let's set it up.
Okay, pick a category.
It's number one.
This one's gonna be The Land Upside Down Under. And we are talking $1,000 for this question. Flight attendants, prepare for takeoff. Complete this accurate scientific comparison between North America and Australia. In Australia, the crescent moon is backward, cyclones twist in the opposite direction, things fall up, or water runs the other way down the drain.
Help, ATM! It's a twister!
You know, and it's like driving on the other side of the road. I can never get used to those backward cyclones. How about it? Hit me with the category.
Whoop-de-doo! It's question number 2.
Next up, here, kitty kitty. A right answer will get you 2 G's for this question. Okay, let's get this ball rolling. A lion can be represented many ways on a coat of arms, but it's said to be angriest when it's bouffant, couchant, rampant, or poked with a sharp stick. Rampant. That's French for reared up. All right, come on, hit me. We need a category.
Question 3.
All right, let's see what we're doing here. Duck. Pop a right answer for this one. You got 3,000 greenbacks. Okay, we're coming at you. Heads up. Who is Huey, Louie, and Dewey's mother? Daisy Duck, Mrs. Scrooge McDuck, Daphne Duck, or Bella Duck? Dumb Bella, or Bella for short. She named them Huey, Louie, and Dewey, hoping they'd open a law practice together, but, it's hard to get into a decent law school when you're always running around without any pants on. How about it? Hit me with a category.
4.
The category behind this question is Hard Times in Bedrock. This question's going to be worth $2,001 bills. Mr. Slate's Quarry is slowing on production, and if the trend continues, Fred and Barney will be living on the streets. Wilma contends it'll all straighten itself out if the government just doesn't get involved. What economic theory is Wilma supporting? Open economy, laissez-faire, communism, or denoism? No, but word has it that Bam Bam was a card-carrying pinko. You know what you could have picked? You could have picked this. Laissez-faire. That's French for let's be lazy and see how people fare. Okay, pick a category. Uh-oh, mess butt tit slime chore.
It's time for a
Liquor Piss No Scope.
Alright, now here's your category for this gibberish question. Winter wear and outdated insulting catchphrases. The opening value is $5,000. Okay, now remember, you don't have all the time in the world here. The less time you take, the more money you make. Tell me, with what 70s catchphrase does this rhyme? Nate Bonnet, Nazi. Hit number 1 is from a popular 70s TV comedy. It was a show about kids living in the 1950s. You know, those days where everyone was naive and happy. Last hint, you might want to sit down for this. Not gonna be a happy day if you can't get this. What, were you the only person in the universe who didn't watch Happy Days? Whenever the Fonz or Howie Cunningham would get annoyed with their friend, they'd say, "Knit bonnet, Nazi." Insults aside, people don't know it, but the Gestapo was actually famous for its knit bonnets. How about it? Hit me with a category.
Gotta be quick.
Get in the mix. Question 6.
The name of this category is The Best Thing Going Between Two Buns. And it looks like you can win 1,000 greenbacks for this one. Okay, get your fingers ready. Let's get busy. Which fast food chain advertised their burgers as hot and juicy? White Castle, Burger King, Wendy's, or McDonald's? Wendy's hot and juicy. Alright, come on, hit me. We need a category. Here's the category. Total bastards and blood donation. I'm paying out $2,000 if you get this one right. The Grinch and Ebenezer Scrooge have finally changed their selfish ways, so they decide to donate blood to the needy. Ironically, Grinch and Ebenezer discover they are universal receivers. What is their blood type? B, A, AB, or O? O? No. Too bad you didn't pick this. Blood type AB. People with AB blood can only donate to other AB blood types, but they can take blood from anybody. And frankly, I admire that. Okay, pick a category.
Yeah, man, come along to question 8.
The category is, hey, cartoon characters have problems too. And this one's gonna be worth $1,000. Okay, get yourself set, it's time. Which one of Snow White's 7 dwarf friends would most likely suffer from narcolepsy? Sleepy. Narcolepsy is a sleep disorder. Either that or he just wants an excuse to get away from Snow White's voice. How about it? Hit me with a category.
Whoa, what's your sign? It's number 9.
This one's gonna be Wabbits and the Weagle Process. Okay, shouldn't be too tough. This question's gonna be worth $1,000. Hang on tight, cause here we go. Imagine that Elmer Fudd is arrested for hunting rabbits out of season, and Fudd speak which of the following is not one of his Miranda rights. What you mumble can be used against you. You have the right to be very, very quiet. You have the right to one phone call. Or you have the right to an attorney. The right to a phone call. It's not one of his Miranda rights, but he does have the right to have Bugs Bunny drop a heavy object on his skull. All right, come on, hit me. We need a category. The category, really bad ways to get a date. A right answer will get you 2 G's for this question. Okay, let's say you're a guy who's terminally frustrated and decide to take a few pointers from the anglerfish to spice up your love life. In the true spirit of the male anglerfish, what should you do to ensure reproductive success the next time you see the woman you love? Regurgitate partially digested food for her, permanently fuse yourself to her, bite her open, then fertilize the exposed eggs, or keep mentioning your Ferrari. Oh, my sweet, I have brought the dinner for you. Bon appetit. Now, actually, if he really likes the gal, he will permanently fuse himself to her. And you thought incessant phone calls were bad. We've got 10 questions down, and for 10 more, we're going on to round 2. Now, we are 1 round away from the Jack Attack, and all the questions in this round are going to be worth more than a round 1. So pay attention, and let's do it. Okay, pick a category.
And now, 11.
The category behind this question is, I've got a hunch about this. And if you can figure this one out, I can pay you $4,000. Get ready to buzz, because here it comes. Because they have matching deformities, all of these characters would be able to share the same custom-tailored tuxedo jacket, except for whom? Captain Ahab of Moby Dick, Shakespeare's King Richard III, Quasimodo, or Punch of Punch and Judy? And let's see the correct answer. Ahab's jacket would look normal. He doesn't have a hump like the rest, but he's got a peg leg, so he might want to get his pants tailored a little. How about it? Hit me with the category. Uh-oh, West Truck licks 9 more.
Once again, it's time for a
Ticklish Past Gum.
Here's your gibberish category. Your tush and shrubbery. We're in round 2, so this gibberish question is going to start off at $10,000. Now, you're going to have about 30 seconds to solve this puzzle, but I'm going to be taking a little bit of money away every second and a half. Now, remember, there's no screwing on gibberish questions. Ready? Put your fingers on your buzzers and tell me, what does this rhyme with? Hear me go pound the pole. Very tush. Let's see what you got, Star Type.
Hear me go pound the pole very tush, the monkey isn't legal.
All right, come on, hit me. We need a category.
Question 13.
The name of this category is Get Out of Jail Free. You get this one right, you got $2,000 coming at you. Hope you're ready, because here's one coming at you. Which of the following is not a standard issue Monopoly token? Top hat, iron, candlestick, or wheelbarrow? Do not pass go. Do not collect $200. Here's what you should have guessed. The candlestick. That's actually standard issue for the game Clue, Colonel Mustard. Okay, pick a category.
14.
Next up, dude, let me bum one off of you. It's gonna be worth $4,000. Okay, let's get this ball rolling. Remora is the shark as spare bedroom is the mother-in-law, hitchhiker is the semi-truck, dog is the dinner table, or boxcar is the hobo. Now the correct answer is Hitchhiker is the semi-truck, where motorists just bum a ride using suckers on their heads. A more successful method than using one's thumb, but a lot less attractive. How about it? Hit me with a category. Uh-oh, Best Butts Fits Mine whore.
Once again, it's time for a
Snickerclick Restaurant.
The category for this gibberish question? Quick Rastafarians. The opening value for this gibberish question is going to be 10,000 bucks. Okay, to solve this puzzle, you gotta think fast because every second and a half I'm ticking off a little bit of cash. Here we go. With what TV show intro does this rhyme? Rastaman. Okay, let's see if you know it. The most powerful man on the planet, but the guy still wears tights. You gotta respect him for that. Alright, come on, hit me. We need a category.
Question number 16.
And I like it too.
Alright, let's see what we're doing here. Dairy treats and digestive tracts. You get this question right, you pocket $6 grand. Okay, hang tight. Put your fingers on your buzzers. Here's the question. If Dairy Queen added animal parts to its list of desserts, which of the following could not be in a gizzard blizzard because the animal in question does not possess a gizzard? An ostrich, a horned toad, a crocodile, or an earthworm? Ouch. And here's the right answer. Horned toads have no gizzards, but they make a hell of a sundae. Okay, pick a category. Here's the category. Primary colors and inappropriate teaching methods. And this one's gonna be worth $2,000. For this question, let's say you're an art teacher and you want to teach your students about primary colors. You're pretty fast on the trigger, Slick. Why don't you try answering it without the question or the answers? Nice try.
You blew it!
You know what you could have picked? You could have picked this. Turn green. Yeah, it's true. I've done it myself. Get yourself some Tidy Bowl and check it out. How about it? Hit me with a category.
Song to City.
This one's gonna be Dickens and game shows. And we are talking 4,000 big ones. Flight attendants, prepare for takeoff. If the show What's My Line used cities as contestants instead of people, which two cities would be able to answer yes to the question, did you star in A Tale of Two Cities? Rome and Moscow, New York and Peking, Liverpool and Frankfurt, or London and Paris? Try London and Paris. Here's another question I would have thrown at him. Have you ever seen Charles Dickens naked? Alright, come on, hit me. We need a category. The category. Rollin', rollin', rollin'. 6,000 bucks is riding on this one. Okay, we're coming at you. Heads up. How is roulette in Monte Carlo different from roulette in Vegas? There are 38, not 36 numbers. There is only 1 0. The wheel spins in the opposite direction, or the squares are blue and red, not black and red. Too bad you didn't pick this. In Monte Carlo, there's only 1 0 on the wheel. How about it? Hit me with a category.
Question number 20.
The category is grown men dressed like fruits. A right answer will get you 2 G's for this question. Get your eyes focused on the screen. Here we go. Which of these would not go into a Fruit of the Loom fruit salad? Green grapes, red apples, yellow bananas, or red grapes? Oh, I'm sorry, that's incorrect, but it was a really bad guess. In case you're curious about the correct answer, yellow bananas. Now, I got a couple pairs of that underwear, and there's no yellow banana on the Fruit of the Loom clan on the underwear label. Yeah, I kind of like that underwear. Makes me kind of feel a little fruity. Okay, pick a category. Okay, Jack, time for the attack. I think you know what to do, so here's your clue. Crime fighters and job titles. Put your fingers on your buzzers and remember that clue. Make it happen. Jamming on that Jack Attack! Let's find out how it helped your score! That's the game! Blair, when I think of you, I think of superlatives like great, amazing, fabulous, trivia geek with no social life, stuff like that. But don't thank me, because the real truth is, you don't know Jack.
Stay tuned because coming up next is PSI's movie of the week, Fatal Contraction.
Excellent show, everybody. Hey, Cookie, what are we going to do with this contestant?
All right, if you want to play again, you just gotta let me know whenever you're ready, okay?
May be unsuitable for more sensitive viewers.
Those spots are my chocolate cherry dingle duties. They turn my milk pink and tarty.
Wow, let me try.
Whoa, hey, whoa! Whoa! You're gulping too fast. Now I'm all sticky.
Oh, don't run away, you naughty gopher, because I just can't get enough of your nutritious choco cherry dingle duties.
Hi, it's me, Tammy, and this time I have something really special for you. That's right, a throbbing, aching, oozing bunion, not to mention painful corns, blisters, and an ingrown toenail. Oh, do my feet stink. You like that, don't you?
Yeehaw!
Don't you wish you could massage my tender, swollen feet right now? Don't you wish you could suck on my rough and gnarled toes? You can. Just dial 976-CORN. But please, do it now. There's some fungus with your name on it. Call me.
Ah, women, they're everywhere. You'd like to approach them, talk to them, even ask them out on a date, but you just don't know how, until now. Hello, I am Ira Pudlis, author of the best-selling book, How to Talk to Women, and I'd like to share my secrets with you. I'm offering a 3-day seminar where you'll learn how to be the man they want you to be.
The rebel without a cause.
Hold on tight, baby. We're busting out of this hellhole.
The rebel with a cause.
Let's say I pick you up, we'll grab some tofu burgers, and check out the pro-choice rally. I hear they're reading from our mothers ourselves.
The professor.
Diana, Diana, Greek for goddess of the hunt, huh? I love your necklace. It's an isosceles triangle. See? It has 2 straight sides of equal length and 2 angles of equal size.
The Nutty Professor.
Lady.
The Boy in the Hood.
Yo, sister, you rock my world. You porch my swing. You lift my crane. You fold my sheets. You make my lunch. You lick my stamp. It's that easy. Call now and you'll learn how to be the Hungry Jack, the Cuddly Bear, the Sports King, the Buccaneer, and Goldfinger. Why be yourself when you can be someone else?
Right, my name's Rex, and I'm waiting for you to telephone me. Will you be my master? Whoopsie, I go poopy on the carpet. I've been a bad Roggy, and I need a spanking. Maybe Raider, you can rub my rummy. I rub it when you rub my rummy. My right goes crazy. I'm waiting for your call. Maybe Raider, you can give me a bone.
Call 976-DOG today and spend some quality time with man's best friend.